Sweet. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live. My name's Dion, and as the title suggests, we are trading BTC during the New York session, which is about to start in about 3 minutes. So I've got my charts marked up. As per usual, there's about 3 lines on the chart. We have the 12 a.m. open, we've got London highs and London lows, and the time that you can see on the screen at the moment is for it's New York time. So we got New York time, we got New York 12 a.m. open, we got London high, London low. We've seen London lows been taken out, but first let's zoom out and let's get a bigger picture. Let's see what's actually going on. Where are we looking for price to head to? What's been happening over the previous days? So I'll draw this out and do the 12 a.m. 31st. It's just the recent days. Start off without this. We're going to the daily to find our bias. So I'm looking for 2 things right now. I'm looking for price to either be balanced or some sort of sell stops or buy stops to be swept. So a sweep on liquidity. We've recently pushed up above these highs, balancing like this fair value gap. But if we go into the smaller time frames, you can actually see in more detail what was actually balanced, which I pointed out in previous streams. But for now, we'll focus back on here. So the area I want to see get swept ultimately is here. So ignore these red lines. I do just want to see this area get taken out. I want to see price come down to 17,600. Push through those lows before we see any sort of comeback for the market. So since my bias is overall bearish, I'm looking to go short, right? So to do so, I need to find the setups which allow me to go short. So what have we been given at the moment? So we have these relative equal lows here. These are just messy. I'll get rid of these for a bit. So we've got these relative equal lows. This is the first area I'm looking for price to break through. So before I see price actually coming through to take out these lows, I want to see it trade back into a premium market. So my bias is short, but I am looking for a short-term, like my short-term bias is bullish. I want to see price come up before making its way back down. And since we started the day, price has just been moving down, which does suggest, we may be gathering sell stops and making our way to the upside. So I'll chuck a vertical line back on open of the day. So yeah, this is what happened. Price is open and literally just melted down. London high was created. We got swing highs here. I want to see if there's anything just above those swing highs. Like look, it's a nice little double top. So this is a nice little retail resistance here. So if I am taking longs, my targets would be here. Fair value gap, little order block. Bearish order block just here above these highs. So my long targets would be above there. Back above the London highs. But like I said, I am aiming to take shorts through this area. So I guess what's on my head at the moment is this. So taking those out. Something like that. So at the moment, I'm thinking about taking the long through the daily highs. And then I want to take the short back through into daily lows. So it's 9:30. What are we actually waiting for at the moment? Let's see. So I wanted to see some sort of grab on liquidity. So we had the market structure shift here, engineering sell stops just below here. Took those out. Prices continued to the downside, sweeping these lows, engineered buy stops. Prices crawled up, taking out these, taking out this. We yet to break through there. So what are we actually looking for? Well, I'm looking for price to pull back into a fair value gap. Well, I want to see, where was the short-term high that was broken? Like, I'm looking for some sort of strong displacement to the upside. So this grab into, like, through these sell stops, it didn't really give me an energetic run high. I'm looking for that strong displacement to the upside, opening up the fair value gap, which I'll wait for a trade back into before going long. I guess here was a strong displacement. That was taken, didn't take anything from here. But if I was to follow like what I've been learning, like using the order blocks and stuff, this these are the downwards closing candles which created an upwards move, shifting market structure. You can see swing highs were broken and opening up a fair value gap, and there was that fair value gap tapped into here but not fully balanced. Alright, prices come up, taking these highs. Let's see, if I want to go long, would be in this area because I like how it's lined up with this bullish order block as well. So approaching this trade, I like to go long and I want to take out these highs. Give myself a generous stop loss, given like how much upside there is. I'm not going to be greedy and try to go for that 1 to 14. Look, 5%, 4%, I'm happy with if this is a profitable trade. So this isn't the main trade idea, this is just setting us up, because the trade I want to take really is the shorts from up here down. And we are also trading in a pretty heavy discount as well, may I say. May I add. Yeah, so there's market equilibrium over the day. Make that purple as I do. And I guess the more you watch my streams, the more you will get to understand my coding, or like the way I mark up my charts. So these are the lows, so this should be a dash line like that. Sweet, London high, London low. Here's market equilibrium for the day. Anything below is considered a discount. Anything above were considered a premium. These are the lows which I'm looking to get taken, but before that I want to see price trade back into a premium market, but I want to see some sort of equal highs get broken. I want to see liquidity grabbed first, strong displacement, opening up a fair value gap, trade back into there and go. So that's the plan. So I'm waiting for price to pull back before rallying, so let's go over onto the dollar index and see what we have here on the daily. So am I looking for a fair value gap to be rebalanced, or am I looking for liquidity to be taken? Well, I did say after this low was taken that I was looking for price to make its run higher, and because of this, that is why I'm looking for BTC to make its run lower ultimately. So relative equal highs, I mean, look, bodies we're pretty close to. Wicks just up here, a little double top. Let's go into the hourly. Yeah, we can see it very, very clearly here, and it's all wick. So I want to see price, yeah, pull through into there, but we've made a pretty significant run so far. I do want to see some sort of pullback, which on BTC will be that push up, and then when this decides to fly back up, I want to see that pull BTC down. So that's the move there. Let's go into a little bit more detail and investigate further. Same analysis. So start of the day there, into 5 minute, find London lows and London highs. So where's 2? We literally, like, the open was the lowest price. Then where's 5? Yeah, so we had the London highs swept, or we've run through the London highs actually on the dollar index. My target is to go higher, so I do want to see some sort of like pullback into some sort of fair value gap. For like, this looks nice here, and look, there's a lot. How drastically could price pull back? Because at the moment we are, it looks like we're just consolidating at the moment. If we're going to talk about the power of 3, I think say we had expansion, now consolidation, and I feel like we're going to get manipulation, then expansion. So this manipulation, then expansion on the BTC, it's going to be the complete opposite. So it's going to be the push up, then down. But at the moment, I'm trying to look for that entry to go long. So that means I need a pullback on BTC. So I need to see price shoot up a little bit further on the dollar index. So if we can shoot up a little bit further and make a nice correction to the downside, that would be ideal. Yeah, look, there's stops everywhere. It's making one of those triangles. Should be nice. Get some whipsaw action. Are we going to come down into this fair value gap here? Here's the order block, fair value gap. Tap into there, we'll send BTC down. But if we miss this entry, it's all good, because if we fly back up, like I said, the original trade idea is to go short. Where from? Or depends what the dollar index gives us. But what I'm hoping to see is a push up to break highs, manipulation, and then expansion to the upside. Because then that will give us our long entry from down here. The order block, the downwards closing candles, upwards closing, or to that led to the bullish movement, which shifted market structure, opening up a fair value gap. What time did this happen? Just after 8:30. So we had our open here. That's okay, and we're just seeing price run to the upside, turning back into the premium market. Look at that. What do we see here? I wouldn't say that's an order block, it's not shifting market structure. But there is a fair value gap, which price is coming up to fill. So I'm curious to see how price reacts to this area here. Also, I think my mic, I keep forgetting to move my mic over. Apologies. Just go into the 15 minute. Yeah, it looks like we may miss the BTC long. So this is just going to melt down. We're not going to see any pullbacks. It's okay. This is good. This is the push through liquidity, and now we're seeing this strong move up. So now I'm looking for, if I did want to continue going long, I want to see the fair value gap being formed within here. Our price all seems to be very well balanced. Tapped right into the premium market. I wonder how strong the expansion to the upside is going to be if we started our day bearish here. So we're going to see a fat pullback from here down through these lows. I mean, look, daily open. We've got still got some sell stops here. Getting exciting, to be honest. I do think these sell stops may be hit. Look, sell stops, fair value gap. It's the daily open. It's a very strong rally to start the day. I do feel like, yeah, we're going to see something happen. And we're going to see price melt, which will throw BTC up, which will be beautiful because I'm ready to catch some longs. I've been shorting the market crazy. I'm ready to get back into bull mode. But first, you have to wait for price. Remember, I'm not going long unless price remains in a discount market. But at the moment, the only opportunity we have for entries would be like here and here. So we do need to see a significant pullback, or in the case of the dollar index, a rally. So the fair value gap, which I had marked out, price is coming down into it, but we haven't really tapped into it. Here's the rally. Price should be dropping. Amazing. So I'm going to get ready for this entry right here.